Hello, and welcome to the podcast entitled Couch Potatoes Unite! Which is based on a blog of the same name because I figure, why reinvent wheels? Chief Couch Potato Kylie here, checking in to let you know that CPU! Will return with all new episodes next week. In fact, as always, we have several more new episodes coming down the pike. As you know, the panelists and I live lives behind our podcast, and we're getting near the end of the primary TV season, which is when we really start gearing up. Our episodes are published once per week. Subscribe to the blog or the podcast via iTunes, Stitcher Radio, and via Google Play to stay on top of brand new episodes. Episodes already published discuss a variety of shows around the water cooler, including but not limited to Broadchurch, New Girl, Game of Thrones, Marvel Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., Gotham, Supernatural, The 100, Once Upon a Time, Stranger Things, Doctor Who, the Arrowverse, including Arrow, Flash, Legends of Tomorrow, and Supergirl, and the Marvel's Netflix series, including Daredevil, Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, and Iron Fist. Plus, more episodes are in the works, including revisits for How to Get Away with Murder, Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt, and our American Horror Story series covering Roanoke, final visits with our Grimm and Vampire Diaries panels to say goodbye to these long-running and ending series in two-part episodes. Plus, we'll be launching a new panel covering Sense8, a new series anniversary retrospective about the Buffyverse covering Buffy the Vampire Slayer and Angel, and because we also look back at shows now past, we'll be looking back at Third Rock from the Sun and Marvel's Agent Carter. In fact, the next 4 weeks look like this. Tonight you get to hear some nifty bonus content from our Marvel's Defenders panel, digesting none other than the Marvel's Defenders teaser trailer that was published a couple of weeks ago. Next week, our 13 Reasons Why panel, originally scheduled for this week, life, launches with a heavy, lengthy discussion about Season 1 and the ensuing controversies, followed by 2 weeks of exclusive focus on the departure of CPU favorite Grimm, with the previously alluded to two-part goodbye series. Make sure you like us at our Facebook page, our Twitter, follow us at CPU Podcast, our Instagram at Couch Potatoes Unite, and or our Pinterest at CPU Podcast, or subscribe to the blog at couchpotatoesunite.wordpress.com, our YouTube channel, our iTunes channel, our Stitcher Radio channel, or find us on Google Play. After all, we're TV lovers just like you, and we'd love to expand the conversation. In the meantime, all of our prior podcast episodes are available at our website and on our various feed and YouTube channels. And as always, we hope you enjoy what you hear as much as we enjoy making it. For now, though, here is our brief but poignant reaction to the trailer for the upcoming Marvel's Defenders miniseries from our Marvel's Defenders series panel. So our Marvel's Defenders panel just watched, although they'd already seen it, the Defenders trailer.
Learning the magic.
I know. We just watched it again.
This time all together.
Yes.
What did we think, guys?
There was still an
so
audible
good.
gasp. At what part?
All of it?
All of it.
It was just the audible gasp at the glowing Iron Fist rippling Luke Cage's face.
Which is what we all wanted to do after we watched Luke Cage.
That's harsh.
Yeah.
It's just a metaphor for the 2 seasons.
I gasped when Matt Murdock walked in and said, I'm your attorney.
He said, Jessica Jones, stop talking. I was like,
She definitely gives like
a little like,
Are
what
you
is this madness?
adorable.
That's just a natural way for them to meet, and that's how she would respond to being killed.
It was really nice to see the chemistry that the team has.
Yeah.
Right
Yeah.
out of the
Already
gate.
seeing in the trailer how they're playing off of each other, and you haven't even seen the story.
The one line that I really liked was when Jessica Jones said, "You look like a dumbass" or whatever, and he goes, "Well, it's your
her
scar."
To Daredevil.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
I mean, it gave me the glimpse of Heroes for Hire that I wanted to see. Danny and Luke together, I mean, they are inseparable. And just seeing them play off each other is
Who are
hilarious.
you?
Guys, you're on the same side.
Yeah, Claire.
Yeah.
Claire Temple for the win.
Although I am confused, because at the end of Luke Cage, didn't Misty Knight stop being a detective?
I don't know that
I thought she got mad at that higher up for covering.
She did, but I don't think she resigned.
Yeah.
She
Got,
did
like,
walk in and
discipline.
stared at Mariah all evilly
Yeah.
in that club.
And you said Misty Knight ends up with...
Married to Danny.
Boo!
Which is weird because then so the little bit of comic book research I did after watching Iron Fist, doesn't Misty end up teamed up with Colleen?
Yes. They end up taking over Heroes for
She's
Hire.
like,
No, but I'm like, that's weird because
You
now
should have
she's...
said no, because it would be brilliant.
Kyle's just messing with all of our minds.
Well, I'm really excited.
I like the backdrop of Nirvana.
Is it August 18th yet?
No.
Oh.
It's actually May 6th.
6th.
Dang.
So you've got 3 months and 12 days.
That's so long.
Hey, it could be like Sherlock in like 2 years.
Yeah, that's
also true.
I think it's Sherlock.
I think it looks pretty damn amazing.
I mean, it's what I want to see. All them playing off each other.
Yeah, it looks like they've done it right.
I think our expectations will be duly high and duly met.
I'm already disappointed that there's only 8 episodes.
I know.
I know. But hopefully that's just, what they've released to the powers that be. Hopefully they do 13. Everything else has had 13, right?
Well, but they're paying all 4 stars to be in 8 episodes. So
yeah, but still.
Well, and they filmed at the same time as Punisher and Jessica Jones season 2.
Did
so,
they?
Yeah. Because they only had the locations in New York for so long, so they
had to get other things in.
I like Styx narrated description.
Yeah,
I do too.
That was really good, especially when he was describing who each of the characters was. Kid with the glowing fist was just fantastic.
Yeah. And whatever the hell you are.
Yeah.
Classy.
Which I think is funny because personality-wise, Jessica Jones is probably the closest to Stick out of all of them.
Yeah.
That is funny.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun. Can't wait to talk about it.
So do we know who Sigourney Weaver is playing, or has that been like super
high up hand, very high up hand.
Is that official?
Created just for this series.
Okay.
She's not been previewed in a comic book before.
Okay.
So Kyle knows.
So a brand new character who is high up in the hand.
I
It's
know.
Ripley!
See, they say that, and then they say that it's a new character created, but really it's just a character with a different name. They fill in over an actual comic book character. So I know the storyline.
Guys.
Kylie got burned.
Okay.
Sassy.
He took off his glasses. He's serious.
He is ready to throw down.
Okay,
This is
is it
Sherlock
time
head on.
to turn into Superman? What?
Run the universe.
Oh, the glasses are back on. We're good.
Well, I mean, a lot of the plot from that is set up in Daredevil season 2. I mean, like a lot of stuff you see them resurrecting Elektra and the whole
Oh yeah, we were talking about Elektra.
Yeah, that's what's exciting.
Elektra seems to be coming back to life.
I don't know how I feel about that.
With the resurrection
That's her whole
hand
plot
technology.
line.
Oh my gosh, I'm kidding.
That's like her only good plot line.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sassy. Well, really, we talked about that on Daredevil season 2 podcast.
Listen to it. I was going to say watch it, but it's because we just watched the thing.
Well, you could watch it, quote unquote, on YouTube, but it'd be
Still listening.
Yeah.
I do that on purpose. Really, you can watch all of the series and then listen to all of our reactions to it, because we have done individual podcast episodes on Daredevil's seasons 1 and 2, Jessica Jones season 1, Luke Cage season 1, Iron Fist season 1. And of course, we'll keep going if there are more.
We are contractually obligated.
Yeah.
Oh,
We are being paid tens of Cadbury bars.
you're welcome.
The thing that excites me for the Defenders is they don't show you. Netflix never shows you a lot in their teasers for shows. There's always a lot of surprises, and if the stuff that's in the teaser is that good and that gets your attention that quickly, then everything that's going to be in it is going to be mind blowing.
I'm going to be fangirling the whole time.
Well, and if
literally fanning.
My problem with the last 2 shows was not a strong villain, so I'm very excited that it's Sigourney Weaver.
Yeah, I don't think they would have locked down Sigourney Weaver if the villain wasn't top notch. Because she's pretty selective in her projects now, I think.
Is she?
She's more selective.
Yeah,
she's much more selective.
She doesn't need to.
She doesn't need to work.
Yeah.
But she says yes to fun projects.
Yeah, stuff that she likes.
Stuff that she
voices of
wants.
spaceships.
Yeah, and I mean the well.
Since
and
Futurama.
Hey, and aquariums.
Older
She was the voice of the aquarium in Finding Dory.
Yeah,
She was the voice of the aquarium in Finding Dory.
Hello, I'm Sigourney Weaver.
Yeah.
Well, that's
and just the whole
super
pool of villains,
difficult.
because now they're not limited to one of the characters. I mean,
Right.
any number of villains could pop up.
Either
Everybody
way,
wants Kilgrave,
Owlman?
obviously. I hope so.
What if Kilgrave pops up?
We'll
What
see.
if we see Kilgrave? I would be so excited. Because if they were
All of
filming
them.
parts of Jessica Jones season 2, and if we're not done with Kilgrave, there is a chance that he could
There's
pop up, even if it's
crossover
just like a
possibilities.
second.
There's not going to be Kilgrave.
Don't kill my dream, Nicholas.
Why
it
are
on
you being
purpose.
pessimistic? You don't know things.
He just wanted to rib little
They have,
sis.
they do have to have some surprises.
Triplet.
I like that.
So this is what having older older brothers are like.
Yes. I can tell
I would know. I'm the youngest.
I'm the oldest in my family, but
Me too.
yeah. Okay.
We don't need.
But I can hold out hope. I can hold out hope for a quick Kilgrave something or other.
Either way, Sigourney Weaver is super.
Yeah,
awesome,
I'm excited
so.
for her.
It looks fantastic.
It looks amazing.
Good.
I don't see any way it could fail.
No.
Oh.
I mean, this is. This has been their end point. They've had so much to play on Defenders versus the other shows. They've had a lot of production time on it. I mean, everything has been building up for this.
That makes sense. That could be why maybe Iron Fist and or especially Luke Cage, maybe they did it a little rushed in that way. That's why it wasn't.
It does need to have a very strong villain with having all four of them.
Oh yeah.
If it doesn't, it would be a real flop.
Well, we saw Elektra and we saw Sigourney Weaver, and there could be other surprises.
There could be others. You don't know things, Nick.
Yeah. They don't release everything.
Just really excited for it.
Woo.
August 18, 2017. We'll be there, will you? Keep listening, keep watching, stay tuned. Bye-bye.